wonder what awaits us next.
Won't be easy. We've lost an ally and a friend, and the nightmare is all around.
These will be the Harrows.
An imaginative name.
There's a ring to it.
Over there, a dock.
An underground landing. Interesting. I wonder what was landed here all that time ago.
Something illicit, no doubt. Red, come and look. Do you know this sign?
Company of 100 Associates. I believe it was a new French trading company, before you or I were born.
The cave has been abandoned for a while.
It was probably a French smuggler's den.
I know. Stop that spectre before it possesses the corpse.
Is that the sound of a corpse cocking its gun?
Ceridian's island is a pleasant place no longer.
Folk will miss her, without ever knowing she was here.
They brought more friends.
Move, Red. I have another in sight. Did we miss a few? Get the hell out of there! Get out of there! After what happened at the fort, I wonder what awaits us in the Harrows.
No matter the bridge, we can cross it.
Don't get cocky.
Oh, I'm not. I'll be relying on you.
You can't rely on me forever.
There's an angry spectre somewhere nearby. Better summon it.
The landscape here is more pleasant. There are fields and pastures and better weather.
Can you feel the warmer air?
I don't feel it, not really. But I know it's there. If I focus, I can still see the beauty of the world.
I'd be tempted to think the warmer air means a warmer welcome. I suspect I'll be wrong.
Trust that instinct, young apprentice, for it will serve you well. I think I heard the sound of a gun. You're in its sights, Red. I'm right here, you know.
Varsin Raith!
Red, suddenly I can't manifest.
That's not good.
Something magic hinders me. I am warded. I cannot. I'm still hindered. There must be another ward nearby. Better. Thank you.
These wards look fairly new. A witch?
A Haskell, more likely. Let's be careful. There might be a way to open this door from the other side.
What now?
I can't help you from here.
I'll deal with it quickly.
You shouldn't stay in there. This isn't over yet. Move, Red. I can't help you. I can't, Rory. Wards. I'm going to need a hand here. A ward restrains me. Take care. The place is warded. Thank you.
Anytime. Perhaps there's a key. Still impressive. What in the... There's a ship here.
Incredible. Beautiful, too. Ghost wards cannot manifest. Standing by. You shouldn't stay in there.
Basta.
Take care. The place is warded. I am warded. I cannot. Destroy those ghost wards if you want me back. Wards. I'm going to need a hand here.
See that corpse? I could use a ritual.
Show your shape in flesh!
Can I join in too? Over my dead body. Ask for help if you need it.
What a name. I like it.
It's very unusual.
More efficient than cannon powder. A fishing boat, eh?
'Cause that's more plausible than a galleon.
Adventure. Sounds fun.
You're such a little boy sometimes.
Something's here.
Hidden.
Once you've revealed the routes, I'll destroy them.
No roots. Just how I like it.
These boards are rotten. That makes me nervous. Whatever grip it is the nightmare has here, you'd never know by looking. The bridge is up. Wonder why.
To keep folk in, or to keep something out?
Did you feel that?
It's close.
Something's here.
Hidden.
village is full of ghost wards. They're afraid of something.
Leave them up. Cause no trouble.
Oh there! Anyone home? Where did they go?
The well, recently sealed. Below, it feels off.
Smells off too. This requires a key.
Fairfax Haskell, though it bring demons down in great wrath upon my soul, to pray that my faith and yours and the faith of all good Christian souls of New Eden be fenced with iron. Friends, find fortitude in our success. Exiled from our homes by the devil's machinations, we congregate before the Lord in this new meeting house. We gather, we worship, we overcome. And we shall be well protected by the holy ward my son now makes under my instruction. For I have spent hours countless in your service, poring through books and papers, devouring the oeuvre of my peers, that our meeting house be safe.
Fairfax Haskell, for whom the word pompous was invented.
Half built? Yes. Open to the four winds? Yes. But already it is resplendent with our faith. A shining reminder of our renewed belief in better days. McRaith, Mr. McRaith. I thought you. What happy portent, what most excellent news. What blessings. I applaud your valorous deeds. O fate, I say, dead sir, I thought you dead.
Maybe I am.
Do not make light of such matters, my friend, for the devil's wrath is wide awake, and his claw scratches at our door, metaphorically speaking.
I'm alive. I promise.
My friends, I shall deliver this sermon another time. The battle with the devil's legions is ongoing, and Mr. McRaith and I have much to discuss. Thank you, Lammy. Behold this miracle of ours, Mr. McRaith. Exiled we, yet in our darkest hour we find the moral vigor to build this humble monument to resilience. But you and I must speak of darker matters. For we, erudite men of higher learning, know that evil yet walks. There is much work to be done. Of darker
Indeed
matters.
there is.
Yes, yes. Forgive the inelegance of my men of higher learning know that evil
are
yet
alone.
walks. There is much
Do I
work
surmise
to
that
be
Miss
done.
Duarte is no
Of
more?
darker
Indeed there
matters.
is. She knew the risks.
So will I go in unto the king, and if I perish, I perish. So said Esther to Mordecai. Such wisdom, such courage. I'm so sorry for your loss. Grief is a journey, long and painful, but you do not walk the road alone, I promise you.
And there comes a time when you must let go and walk on alone.
In time, God healed my wounds. May you too find peace. Now, I regret that even at this most burdensome time for you, I must move with haste to business and beg once more for your help.
What's going on? It must be serious if you're asking for my help.
Since your defeat at the meeting house, the devil, heartened and emboldened, goes from strength to strength. He insinuates himself among my people, reveling in the suffering of the disease he unleashes upon us. It pits one against the other. Suspicion tears this community apart once again. All this to weaken my people and lead them away from the light of God.
In times of disease, you need...
We'll not treat the symptoms, we'll tear out the root. An agent of the devil walks among us. A witch! You must find her. Or him, as it may. You and I share great expertise. But I'm a man of position, while you, sir, are much more familiar with field work. Go, meet my people, walk amongst them. Learn which of them secretly serves the demon, that we may expunge this evil malady from our body politic.
What makes you think there is a witch at work here?
Aye, sir, I'm a man of God and intellect. I can read the signs. When a so-called mystery disease afflicts half of my people overnight, there can be only one culprit. 'Tis the devil's doing, sir. Probably through one of his servants. For you see, I understood immediately that the water in the well had been tainted. There are no strangers here. You could self-accept it. No one has fled. The guilty woman, or man, I suppose, remains within the village. As evil walks, the evil are emboldened, but this witch shall see her downfall. Or his, of course. As did the last one. As will the next. Some years ago, you may have heard tell of this. I made my name on the execution of a terrible witch. It pains me that I must do it once more.
I am no witch hunter. My business is with the lingering dead.
For a fee, yes, I know. But you can't deny evil practitioners exist. A few years ago, I had to cleanse this community from such a threat.
Do you mean Deborah?
You know a little already, I gather. Yes. Deborah, the crooked school teacher. When Deborah showed her true nature, I was proud to pass judgment upon her. She earned her punishment. Her mask was a good one, as if butter would not melt upon her tongue. But you cannot fool a man of faith and intellect. No, sir, you cannot.
You'll not mind me saying it, but for a Puritan paradise, you seem to get more than your fair share of witches.
God has not forsaken us, but someone here does the devil's work. Find me a witch, Mr. McRaith. Return this place to the Lord.
I'm a working man, Governor, but the Lord does seem happy to pay, so I'll do what I can. I'll take my leave of you, Governor.
Of course. Outside, you must take the stairs. While you're with us, the first house on the left shall be your home.
Another witch hunt.
If there even is a witch, Deborah was innocent.
life.
Ghost Ward. I think you can safely knock it over.
There you are.
Here I am.
If you need help, I'm not busy.
You're the governor's son, right?
Oh, they would if I had any. Please, call me Lammy. I have so many questions, sir.
No, not the time. But perhaps you may help me anyway.
Me?
Your father believes there is a Harrow's witch. Have you noticed anyone acting strange?
I'd answer, sir, I surely would, only things being as they are, everyone is acting strange. The curse brought illness, illness brought division, division has led to strife. We could do with some healing, sir, we could. We need you to bring us peace.
Good day to you, Lammy.
Good day to you, sir.
Give us this day our daily bread. Our bread, not our ale, our bread. Do you want us to starve? I should have the yeast. You know it, Mistress Barrow, you know it full well.
If you want ye...
Red McRaith, sir.
Bachelor. Hugh Bachelor. I was the school teacher here in New Eden. I do not need the services of a heretic, and nor do the people.
He seems pleasant.
Seen anything strange?
Do you speak of the disease eating at the fabric? We've sealed the well, closed homes and houses.
Apart from that,
I have seen the alewife, Mistress Barrow, lurking by the well, hands in her pocket. And as I think of it, before his house burned down with his wife and brother in it, Caleb Watson and the alewife had a sharp exchange of words. 'Twere as if she'd cursed him. If there is a Harrow's witch, I'd start looking there.
if I wanted a word with her, where would I find her?
She tends to the alehouse, brewing God knows what witchery and mischief in her cauldron.
I must...
God keep you. For
Good day to you, Mr. McRaith.
I'd wish you the same if I knew...
Ishmael Law. I would have liked to have been a banisher, to tackle with the mysteries of our world.
Have you noticed, by chance, any strange behavior hereabouts?
Our village has suffered much loss of late. Many of my neighbors have seen the disease take their loved ones. They get sick, and you never see them again. Maybe you hear them moan as you pass their house, but then the moaning stops. In times like these, pray tell, if a person was behaving strangely, how could I possibly tell?
I'm sorry, but I can tell from the look in your eye that you've someone in mind.
What, perhaps because of illness, or through the loss of his loved ones, but whatever has befallen the poor man, he seems to have lost.
I'll see you later.
Anytime.
Caleb Watson. We keep hearing that name.
Let's pay him a visit.
Looks like we found the cobbler's shop.
Smells even worse here.
It's justice. Start anew. Shite on these people. They can't hurt us. But how could you make him kiss it again?
Oh there. Are you all right, sir?
We're closed. Now. Out with you. Leave. Leave.
I can tell from your surly demeanour that you won't mind me asking you a couple of questions. I'm Red McRaith. I'm a banisher. I'm searching the area for evidence of witchcraft. And you, I can tell, are itching to help me.
Show your shiting shapes, goose peddler. No witches here. Only myself, Caleb Watson.
The governor bade me make the rounds. Is anyone acting strange?
Why would he ask you that?
Everyone keeps secrets, and I have a talent for uncovering them.
I ain't got no secrets. I ain't done no wrong. Search me house if you don't believe me. See for yourself. And when you're done, if you're any kind of man, you'll come back here, doff your cap, apologise, then shite off and never come back.
If you're looking for someone acting strangely, I think you've found your man.
I'll be leaving you alone for now.
A man content with his own... It's ours anyway. Should have been ours since the beginning. You know it's true.
Being courted by two brothers at once rarely ends well.
Personal experience.
Don't go there.
Hugh Batchelor said Lucy Barrow cursed the house and it burned down.
A house burned down, and I suspect the rest is nonsense.
What's this? It's not metal, not wood. Bone. It's bone. Lovely.
Ishmael Law said Watson lost his wife and brother.
He's surely haunted, but where's the ghost?
I think we need to talk to Caleb Watson.
Feels terrible, doesn't it? You done enough sniffing? Tired of the smell of your own arse?
You said you had no secrets. That was a lie, am I right? Everyone has secrets.
I can smell your secrets from here, mate. A pox on you. And a pox on your questions, too.
You'll not take him head on. You must take your time. Out.
There's burned debris out back. I found bone in it. Where does it come from?
You must have little business if you spend your time sifting through my rubbish. It came from the house. Probably.
I read your letter to Ruth. It's clear you loved her. Will you tell the truth about Alexander's infidelity?
My name is Caleb Watson. And before God and all present, I swear that the letter I wrote to Ruth was a load of shite. Lusting for his beloved Ruth, I set out to ruin Alexander's name.
You're frank.
No, the past's the past. Dead and buried.
It was terrible what happened to your wife and brother. It might have helped if you'd mentioned that. Do you mind if I ask?
Shite on me shite bag brother. And shite on you.
What's going on at God's Acre?
Shite off with your God's acre. And good riddance to both.
You need to tell me what happened here. Stop hiding.
Nothing happened. Buried. Buried. Oh. Quiet, you. And you can shite off. Taking your nothing happened with you.
Whatever happened, it happened at God's Acre.
Thoughts on Caleb?
You first, young man.
I'm thinking possession. But not demonic, no mirror or whatnot.
Agreed. Possession is plausible. We jump to no conclusions. Instead, we gather proof.
God's Acre?
God's Acre. Here we are. Let us find the graves of Alexander and Ruth, and whatever got Caleb acting so strange.
We hire a guest for you.
It's about to shoot.
Peter! Basta!
Call on me.
I'm under threat. Is that a femur?
I think I see a patella.
Lovely.
Ruth Watson. There's another grave beneath it.
Away with you!
I think I heard the sound of a gun cocking. Here did lie Alexander Watson, until someone took him.
Well, they made quite the mess. The other coffins are smashed to bits.
Yet Alexander's and Ruth's remain untouched.
Did Caleb take their bodies?
Someone did, and he's at the top of my list.
Well, they made quite the mess.
Decoys to distract wayward specters. To keep them away from the Watson plot, I think. Rudimentary. Someone's had a little training.
Perhaps the decoys may show us the way.
Follow the path. Don't get too close.
I'll try.
This way. More of them. That's what I was talking about when I said don't get too close. Standing by. There's a tough one. Demonology. I should have known.
This fella again.
He's persistent, I'll grant him that.
I'll get you eventually.
Running away, are we?
Aye. Great! More fun. How many bugs that thing have?
It's stronger now. Brace yourself. Ready and wait.
Oh, I hate those things.
Wasn't your first. Won't be your last.
Aye. Thank you.
Shrines now? With bones?
It's like Lady Blackwood's boudoir around here. Old emotions are trapped here. Oh, there, fella. You're nasty, aren't you?
Nasty, yes. But also shoddy. It's very poor work. Are you sure we didn't miss anything?
With a bit of luck, we'll find what we need. Is it just me, or?
I felt it too.
What is this?
It looks like a butchered version of the ritual of Lesser Palingenesis.
The ritual of... that ritual? The one that brings someone back? That ritual?
Yes, that ritual.
Through time and distance, I now see.
As flesh unto verb, as verb unto heart, as heart unto flesh. Death's knot is unsevered, and I shall cut it.
Through time and distance, I now see. Through time and distance, I now see.
No, you were not supposed to.
Time and distance, I now see.
No, you were not supposed to.
Time and distance, I now see.
No, you were not supposed to.
Time and distance, I now see.
No, you were not
Caleb once
supposed to.
invoked a ghost without a body to inhabit, so it took place. Caleb is
Time
one
and distance, I now see.
No, you were not
Caleb once
supposed to.
invoked a ghost without a body to inhabit pieces of his wife and also of his brother. Caleb is one
Time
of
and
the
distance,
example.
it could be any combination of them.
Caleb once let's go find that village without a body to inhabit pieces of his wife and also of his brother. Caleb is one
Time
of
and distance, it could be any combination of them.
Caleb once let's go find that village without a body to inhabit pieces of his wife and also of his brother. Caleb is one
Time
of
and distance.
Piss off.
Get the hell out of there!
They never learn, do they?
Make a run for it!
That ritual, I'm not. I suspect it's beyond me.
It's not, but we agreed you won't need it. Besides, Caleb's work was poor. Your work is good.
A ritual like that. Good is not a word that comes to mind.
Give us this day our daily bread. Our bread, not our ale, our bread.
Hush now. All is well. Nothing but shite off.
We've been to God's Acre. Quite a tale it told us. You're not Caleb, are you? Or at least...
Ah. Can't fog you. Alexander Watson. Long tale short, Caleb...
So many questions. What?
Do both of you share Caleb's body?
Share? No. This house of flesh is mine. But because I am a generous man, I allow my brother to live in the cellar. We were twins. I was the rotten half, they said.
He was trying to bring his wife back. How did you end up in the mix?
Caleb made a fine cobbler, a poor brother, a worse husband, and a truly terrible witch. The ritual went to shite, because... of course it did. There's something else you should know, if you don't know it already. I'm not alone. I could...
You used the ritual to bring Ruth's spirit into Caleb's body. Why?
Love moves a soul to strange endeavors. We deserve a better life. I set myself to claiming it.
I understand your anger, more so your desire. But what of Ruth's? Did you consider what she wanted?
Caleb stole a life from me, but he also stole Ruth's voice. She shrank beneath him. Of course she wanted a second chance at life.
I'd like to hear this from Ruth. May I please speak with her?
No! We've carved ourselves out a little happiness please. Leave us alone. Give us the...
We need to speak to her, one way or
I'll be...
Alone. Hush now. All is well. Nothing bad will ever come to us again.
Ruth and Alexander are having an affair in her husband's body.
I'll not judge, but how much I want to.
Something feels wrong. Something about Ruth. If we find...
The house that burned down. The roof fell in with them inside.
There's a lot of debris. Ghost wards. I cannot manifest. Red, I can't manifest anymore. The ghost wards feel far away from here. Just one keeps me from manifesting. Fancy knocking it down? Much better.
Made you angry. time must be nearby.
Of course. Ruth's heart, but
This work shows real sensitivity. Caleb?
maybe. Not Alexander. I suspect we've just learnt a little about Ruth.
Ew! What do you have there? Stop right there, you rank ramp! Whatever you found, it ain't yours!
You buried Ruth's heart in the ashes of the house that killed her. I find that odd.
You, a ghost, went digging in the ashes of a dead woman's house. You're ill-positioned to call me odd. Don't think I haven't felt your presence before.
Stow your tongue while I speak with Ruth. Ruth, can you hear me? Can you speak?
Puck off and die! I'm in charge here. No. Hush ye, Alexander. I hear you.
I'm Antea Duarte.
I'm glad. Please, end this nightmare. Go to hell in a bag of shite. Her heart! Give it back!
Plain shall God do.
No more does he silence me. We may speak. Help me.
Who taught Caleb the...
To say it was taught would mean he'd learned it. He read it off a page. The thing about Caleb, he was a good listener. As he, the Haskell boy for one. As Caleb pinned the governor's shoes, young Lammy would talk magic.
Wait, Lammy Haskell gave Caleb the resurrection ritual.
After Lammy mentioned the ritual, Caleb became obsessed with it. He begged. Caleb's
lip.
He tore me in two. I thought I married the better brother. Not even he deserves this. Who goes worse shod? Alexander had his flaw. Now I'm so...
Ruth, you're...
Once.
Do what you... No!
Look at you. Caleb lied and... Caleb Watson, you're past saving. We can but grant you the mercy of oblivion.
But what about me? What about Ruth?
Ruth is free to go.
I shall have my rest now. Thank you. I was winning. I was winning.
The line twixt love and hate is thin and easily crossed, especially between brothers.
None are better placed to wound than your own blood. That was something.
Don't take it to heart. Their choices are not your business.
Our choices are my business. And their consequences too.
Don't waver. We could win a battle, but we can't win the war. Nobody should conquer death. And we don't want to pay the price of trying.
Aye. I hear you.
Good. Now, let's see what Lammy Haskell has to say about raising spirits from the dead.
Governor.
May I help you, Mr. McCraith?
I have to admit, this is an unusual case.
Yes, but have you solved it?
I believe so. But the culprit was not responsible for the plague. At least not directly.
Have you found the witch or have you not?
Someone here has been dabbling in some dark magic. I have the name.
So? What are you waiting for?
Don't you want to hear the name?
I do not need to. The principle is what matters.
Not exactly. The name is Lamentation Haskell.
No, it can't be. My son is studious. Curious, too curious at times perhaps, but he does not have a bad bone in his heart.
He showed Caleb Watson a ritual. The cobbler used it and became possessed.
Even if true, it would only mean my son was exposed to corruption. It happened before. Bring me proof, Banisher. Find the real source of evil.
Since when has the governor required proof?
I'll get it. Mark me.
I must find your son, Governor. Sooner rather than later.
His interests take him hither and thither. If he isn't here, he must be... He's been sprucing up one of the abandoned houses there. I ordered them emptied when the sickness hit. Go there. See for yourself. Needless to say that I count, of course.
He was quick to condemn till it was his own son on the block. Who's he really protecting?
We'll bring him the proof he wants. If the boy is guilty, his father may not be able to protect him.
Hell's balls. What happened here?
Something's emanating from under there.
No wonder this place is off limits.
Get back up!
One of these must be Lammy's hideaway.
Wards, think you can fend for yourself?
The heart's yours. The roots are mine. Lammy, you here?
This is locked from the inside. Something has me. Wards. I can't, Rory. Once I bruise the heart, destroy the wisp within its roots. Sharpshooter.
Years of practice.
Wards, think you can fend for yourself? I can manifest now.
Something's here.
Hidden. Ready and waiting. This isn't over yet. I can help.
He was studying botany. Why botany? Perhaps there's a key. Arrowloo. Mean anything to you?
Not a thing.
He mentioned an old mill. Seemed fascinated by the place. The incisions are clean. The precision of an expert.
There's magic here, though faint.
Nothing incriminating. Yet.
Remember what we found at Caleb Watson's? Maybe we're not looking in the right place. If I had something to hide, I might hide it in an abandoned mill.
Make a run for it! Throwing a tantrum, are we? They never learn, do they? Spectre, going for a meat suit. Did we miss a few? You shouldn't stay in there.
Die, you bastard! Why a mill?
Away from the village. Perfect for his research. Perfect to hide secrets.
He's not out here for pleasure, that's for sure. Peaceful. Like home on a good day. Oh, it's hilly, mate. He felt like playing with the lambs. Blair preferred to feed them. And I was too busy dreaming.
And you?
I cooked them for dinner. The lambs, I mean. Oh, the girls were furious.
Yes, but they weren't hungry.
Who's that?
Yes, something's here.
A wee Highland kiss for you.
Red.
Watch out! Spectre possession. This isn't over yet.
He shite toughened up. This one's protected. Have a bit of this. What should we expect up there?
A gateway to the mythical Aralu, whatever that is. Otherwise, terrible tragedy, dark doings, sick secrets, and a wild guess. The ward's power is gone.
They never learn, do they?
looks derelict. Is he really inside?
If you need a rest, this place is as good as any. Wards. I'm going to need a hand here. I'm with you once more.
I bet you can't cook.
Oh, there!
Guess we're not going that way.
There should be a way up here.
Did you feel that?
It's close. What hides here in the dark? Come out, come out.
This relay lad seems dangerous.
His apprentice seems to be following him down the same path. More ghost wards. Someone was being extra careful.
He doesn't speak well of his dad.
He thought he was better. That's not a particularly difficult task, in fairness.
Is this one familiar to you?
Yes. In this book, you'll find the ritual of the Lesser Palingenesis.
I guess no one warned Lammy that grimy reincarnation rituals were not without risk. Looks like Lammy was trying his hand at translating the ritual into common English.
This is poor work, as we suspected. No wonder the ritual he spawned for Caleb from those botched words of power went wrong.
We need to get to the top floor. Bet we'll find something.
The roots won't remain visible for long after I take... You need to see this.
They pay me good money. That book, again.
The Agrippa. That's not good. Not good at all.
What level of not good are we talking about exactly?
This book promises eternal life, but the promise is a trap. Let's hope it hasn't been used.
Should be useful.
That works. Let's go.
This place deserves a second look.
More magic mockery. Not necromancy, though.
It's just a lift. Why is this mechanism so complex?
He tried to hide his presence from something dangerous. Something related to the Agrippa.
All this is more serious than we thought. I'm apprehensive. Not just because we're going underground.
We'll be careful. We don't know what Lammy was up to. And the signs are not encouraging.
You know, I could get to like it underground. The darkness, the gloom, the cool air.
Really?
No, not really. Not at all. Hellspawn. Another sorrow used as a guardian.
Highland kiss for you.
Every totem killed makes it stronger. Quicken yourself. Once more with healing.
Have some of this.
That was the last of them.
When all this is over, I might retire.
You'd miss it. You know you would. Red, come look. Dead animals, again. Different symbols and magic. Seems they were used as bait. Is this how we got through the Sorrow's vigilance? Ask for help if you need it. It's not giving in.
So, here we are.
I suppose now we step into the void.
Suppose we do. Dark rituals, void breach, general weirdness. Lemmy can't be far.
Ghost wards cannot manifest.
Wards work well enough. He didn't need to kill so many bots.
Demonologists use Necton.
Awfully calm. Why is it awfully calm?
A ward restrains me. Beware. Wards.
Snap out of it!
Spectres. They haven't noticed us. Stay low. Destroy those ghost wards, if you want me back.
Try this on for size.
An Ariadne's thread leading through the void. Very useful indeed.
Very useful right until it falls apart. Then you're stuffed like force meat in a turkey.
Beware. Wards. Something has me. Wards. Creepy hideout. The governor's spawn likes a bit of drama.
This is some dark, sideways magic.
It's forbidden. I've read it.
Sometimes I worry about you. Ugh. What is this thing?
Banisher rule number 4.
If it oozes, don't touch it. Another botched experiment?
It may be native to the void.
This one's different. Looks like it died diseased.
So, you can see me. Aren't you full of surprises, young Master Haskell?
You may talk. A Banisher ghost. Amazing. How on God's earth did you find me? Never mind that. Thank the Lord you did. Thought I was going to grow old in here.
As hiding places go, the Void is quite the choice.
Yes, an amazing place. Or plane? World? The Araloo is not easily described, but it makes a fascinating study. Tell me, how did you get past the Guardian beneath the mill? Did you use a decoy?
We fought it. Changed the sudden.
You fought it? Of course you did. I think it was wise to me. Oh, I have some questions.
What's the space of needing research? Doing
Searching for the Arrow Plague, of course. A theory subject.
Go do.
Now first, believe the boys of the well, and if already full of educated suspicions with some truth behind it. You see, the arrows you read influence these arrows. The ends everywhere.
Can you put that? Where's evidence?
In Eden, the thread between our day and this thing, even I not managed the frontier and then beyond. I also believe it had before. Some ago, New Eden was hit by an epidemic.
Yes, we learned job.
I think that first epidemic caused the porosity of the frontier between and the Araloo. Although, where theirs was a function of burning flesh, ours is a function of mind and spirit, and I believe I found its source. There is a subtle strange ooze. You may have noticed it. Yes, I believe a true source of arrows. It can be particularly sink. Of which I experienced first infusion, then a loss of control of enemies.
What do you expect?
To find a cure. The Araloo is a formidable. I found an oozing crack in battle wood.
You see ghosts. You stole the Void from your garden. You possess and share forbidden rituals. Who are you really?
I'm Amy Haskell, and I'm a man of many sciences. I am in fact a true pursuer.
That raises no question and it answers.
What are the pillars of the universe? Which principles underpin existence? As occultists, do we change the world or scratch upon its surface? Each discipline I embrace gives back a new layer of reality. I'm yet at the beginning, and see where I always stand. Amazing, no?
Are you a demonologist like your father?
More or less. Less, more so. My father sees occultism through the eyeglass of his faith, but I know better. So, more so?
If you don't share your father's faith, what do you believe?
I believe in the afterlife. Proof is about us. And if all bodies don't despair, there must too be a place of hope. Where, peasant, where?
Your father is convinced of his world. Everyone is cursed by a ritual you gave him. I focus if I were you.
We must handle the devil with no restrictions. That Mother said, the earth goes up.
Imagine your father saying that.
Last 10, he gave me my initiation, demonology, as he would say. He saw me there. There was certain, was forbidden. So I spoke the very sympathy forced upon me as a boy. I understand him where he did no wrong. Apart from the theft.
Let's go take a closer look at that ooze then.
With that sort gone, I can leave. Do be careful. My home's your home. If you need anything, help yourself.
The Araloo is not your home, Larry. Well, thank you.
Pardon a morbid enthusiasm, Mistress Duarte, but could I ask you a few questions?
What do you wish to know?
Do you still...
Antea, we should get going. So, the pious governor's unassuming son is our evil Harrow's witch.
The more powerful the loose cannon, the more dangerous it is. I don't know that I buy Lammy's hair of the dog theory, but I feel strange, and I suspect the ooze.
Only one way to find out. Oh, God. I need a wee bit of help here. Well, that was not pleasant. Well, not pleasant at all. Oh.
Wards. I'm going to need a hand here. Take care. The place is warded. Thank you. Not quite. Did we miss a few? I'm right here, you know.
It oozes through the breach, suppurates like a festering wound.
How delightful.
Let's see what lies on the other side. Where are we now?
Underground, looks like.
Wonderful.
The ooze affects the incarnate, too. Who goes there?
Is that a ghost?
I don't know. But I don't think we're alone. What might you be, then?
What was...
Oh, shite.
Did you just say shite? You?
bigger than I thought it'd be.
Is that a house from the Harrows?
We may be below the well.
No wonder they all got sick.
This house belonged to a certain Antipas and Clemency Gibbs.
Picking up something spectral nearby. Who's that?
Yes, something's here.
The Gibbs' land was barren. They were struggling for money.
Look up. The ooze,
And of all of them, just this one house fell down.
maybe it was personal.
Was the Gibbs' house targeted by the ooze?
Obviously. Look around you.
Mr. and Mrs. Gibbs, have you read my paper?
I read it, aye. And then I washed my hands and prayed for grace. You claim to prove that there is no curse. Well,
A witch would say that, wouldn't she?
Wherever people gather to live, disease takes hold, and I believe... What are you doing?
your evil lies shall be destroyed. We know who you are, and you shall be judged. Witch!
That was Deborah. She built a case for her rationality, and they tore it apart.
Away with you!
Mrs. Gibbs, I presume. Leave it to me.
Another shadow.
What do they want? Red, something is keeping me from manifesting.
In here? Ah, shite. Perhaps a reward's here to counter the curse.
Well now, I'm honored. I'm with you once more. Take care. The place is warded.
Another ward. This one looks intact. Get lost, won't you?
Destroy those ghost wards, if you want me back. I can't, Rory. Ghost wards cannot manifest. Better.
You're welcome.
Now let's inspect the body.
Expected no less from you, Mrs. Gibbs. No more friends.
Throwing a tantrum, are we? Call on me. Someone didn't want to stay dead.
Clemency Gibbs blamed the epidemic on a witch. Come from New Eden Town with the governor.
That's not what Deborah was saying.
Well, the Gibbs are not at home to rational explanations.
This one is incomplete.
Still impressive. See anything?
Either the water table is full of ooze, or there's another source.
Let's search upstream.
Over there.
Elusive little buggers.
invigorated. Feels weird. Well, pleasant.
There was essence tied to the altar, but it's all used up.
I feel rested. Unbent. Mentally and physically.
Don't step in that. I mean it.
Let's gotta find a way around it.
Wards. Think you can fend for yourself? I'm back.
At long last.
Are those echoes we're hearing, or the shadows speaking?
They always appear near the ooze.
So do the whispers.
But which came first? The whispers say the same things over and over.
What kind of entity would be so obsessed?
I don't know. I'm drawing a blank. Spectre heading for that corpse.
Bust! I think I'm under threat. Bastard!
Watch out! Spectre possession.
This looks perfectly drinkable.
Famous last words.
Why hasn't the poison spread to the groundwater?
Perhaps it shifts and shapes, like the void. Well, at the very least, it shifts. Looks like the ooze comes from a distinct source.
Still impressive.
I feel the dark curse or spell we found already.
We should find that ritual Seeker told us about. I've kept her notes about the hut location.
Wasn't I always? This whole country is rotten to the core.
And you're just now reaching this conclusion?
If I wanted your opinion, I'd give it to you.
Perhaps if you gave me the space to have one, then we'd both be better off. Someone came through here, someone real, not just a shadow. Whoever it was, looks like the ooze got him. What do you think, Antea?
You wanted the space to have your own opinion. I'm giving it to you.
This must be Antipas Gibbs. Hell of a fall to live through. Now join in any time, Antea.
What do you think I'm doing?
This is God's land. How could we let a witch come to our community? Instructing our children, no less.
'Tis no surprise. New Eden brims over with backsliders. The governor, chief amongst them.
Aye, many had to sicken and die for him to act. But the deed is not yet done.
We must fight the Lord's good fight and cast the devil out for good. Many want to try the witch, aye, and many want to see her dead.
Get back up! Reinforcements! There's more of them.
Too soft. Get in its face.
Those things came from the ooze. They're like those oriental shapeshifters we fought in Bremen.
Or Bacche liquefy. This is something else. The Gibbs were so angry. Pure entitled bigotry.
Maybe they were affected by the ooze. I mean, we've been snapping at each other since we got here. Something's toying with us.
I think they made the ooze. I don't think the ooze made them. Come back. We're not done here.
This is it. This is the source. Where do we get to it?
You observed your path from below. Look away when first needed. Elton.
If you need a rest, this place is as good as any. Something tells me this is the condemned well. Do you think you could get that bucket down? The bucket is tainted. We should search this place more thoroughly.
Whatever you have sown, you shall reap. Alone, misunderstood, so you shall remain.
I sense the vivid echo of a ghost's memory. An echo from the past drifts by.
The devil still breathes through her mouth. We are cursed, and you are stolen.
Clemency, Antipas, please. The woman has been jailed. As per custom, she will face trial and justice will be brought to this community.
Coming from a magic user himself. But can you or your demonologist discernment really be trusted?
Dare you insinuate such blasphemy? I'm a man of faith.
Then do what God commands of you. Governor, we ask for safety. If we do not get it, there will be consequences.
The governor used Urim and Thummim, and that made his flock suspicious.
Divination stones. He must have thrown them down the well when he sealed it. Why now?
He's afraid. The Earth took the Gibbs house. Perhaps he thought he was a target too. The Gibbs had a hand in rigging the witch trial, but he was the one who sealed it.
That echo proves that things were getting out of hand. For his son's safety and his own, Haskell must have feared the suspicious mob.
All deserted.
This can't be good.
Who are you?
Confess! Make them speak!
If we speak, shall you listen?
Impudence! Provocation! Read the charges!
Let Urim the Great. You have blood on your hands and weakness in your heart. Guilty!
Swore to vanquish evil. You conspired with witches.
Sworn to banish all ghosts. Instead, you embrace one.
The charges. Cowardice, oath-breaking, deception. The verdict. Guilty. The sentence. Pain hereafter.
I am no witch hunter. Never was.
Can I join in too?
Bloody hell. Is that me? That's a cheap trick. I ought to face myself. Bloody hell, that stings. What the hell just came out of that shadow?
It's working. Keep at it.
Not sure how much more I can take.
Talking all the time.
Your strikes are not helping. Let me.
Getting rid of that ooze should weaken the shadows.
Antea Duarte, you fraud, you cold-hearted deceiver, rise for the verdict. Alive, you banished parasite ghosts. Yet dead, you dare linger. Have you no shame? You indulge yourself. I sentence you to anger, to regret, and then
I never wanted this. I hate the very thing I've become.
Banishers are guilty of poisoning the body politic. You portray yourselves as saviors sent to deliver us. But with your dark hearts, the evil only worsens. Your witches and witches must die.
We use rituals to help the living, not curse them.
Magic is only a tool.
I think this one is mine.
Talking all the fun.
Let me end this.
This thing.
The shadow's got its strength back.
Don't let the ooze get back to its shadow. This just won't do. No, I don't think we will.
enough. Can we please get out of here? That was awful. This trial. It was as if Deborah wanted us to face what she had faced. But all I feel is beaten.
I feel powerless. I were always one move behind. Justice miscarried here.
Of course. That's it. I know what that was. Such spectre of injustice has a name. The mythical infamy. I've only read about them. They're so rare, most think them a myth.
Ignorance caused this. A raging epidemic drove them out of their minds. Unable to look within, they pointed a finger.
And so a terrible ghost was born, and sickness piled on sickness. Haskell has so much to answer for.
That is why they pay me good money. That down there, it was... I was tense. I was impatient.
The infamy's doing, not yours.
No. Doesn't change the feelings. I never thought I could feel such anger again.
They were Deborah's feelings, not yours.
How refreshing it is to the soul to be at once one thing above all else, my friends, is true. The wicked are at odds with themselves.
Oh, good. His latest sermon.
The Lord's promise of salvation from hell pleases them. The Lord's salvation from misery and sin here on earth does not.
This doesn't look like salvation from misery and sin.
The wicked pray for deliverance from the fires of hell, while piling the kindling high. They proclaim their love for their Lord, yet, in His name, they serve themselves. Their self-regard crumbles in the light of their hateful iniquities.
So true.
Mr. McRaith, my friend, I'm so glad you agree. Now, the wicked man never questions...
I have your answers.
What? Yes, good. Perhaps we should discuss this privately, if you'll give me just a moment.
It's quite the story. You might not wish to hear it. Neither may the good people here.
Please, this is not the time.
We want to hear the story. Let the Banishers speak.
Tell them, Red. Tell them good.
Aye. There's a story that starts with a question. A question for you, Governor. And maybe for all the good people of New Eden.
If I give you a witch, will you do what you did to Deborah Comenius?
Comenius, say you? The school teacher walked with the devil and paid the appropriate price. That's the beginning of the history and also its end.
Is it, though? Now, I've learned much about Deborah Comenius and what happened to her, and it tells a very different tale.
And what story, pray you, does it tell?
It tells the story of a man, a latter-day King Solomon. When plague struck his subjects, they turned to him for guidance and protection, for they were God-fearing folk, and he was a godly king. The king's captain walled the sick away, but the plague spread on. The people grumbled. The king thought he might fall. He needed a sacrificial lamb.
You lose the run of your tongue, Mr. McCraith, and of the head to which it's fixed. There was no lamb. There was a trial, fair and lawful.
You're a pompous coward, fearful of anyone different, as human as that is.
There must be a man to judge, or there is no order. A man to make the judgment, and a man to enforce it. Of all people, you know this.
I have been that man. I'm no saint. I just don't mind saying it.
A sinner and proud? So why should we listen to you?
Admit it. You toy with magic you don't understand.
You, sir, are jealous.
I, sir, am tired. I've done my job, fulfilled my contract, I've found the source of the curse. The poison below the well is no more, no thanks to you.
Aha! Poison it was, then. The weapon of the wicked, to weaken the people's will. What was it, belladonna, hemlock, foxglove?
Betrayal. Truth unspoken. Secrets and lies. Wrongs, basically. Your wrongs. The wrongs you visited upon Deborah Comenius. The wrongs that led to her death.
She died at the hand of the body politic. She died at all our hands. Most of all, she died at her own.
She died because she would not submit.
'Twas not my plan to kill her, stupid, stubborn woman. Why did she not confess? I would have granted clemency. I would have shown her mercy.
You had the power to stop the madness, but instead you chose to let it run all the way to its barbaric conclusion. You brought the curse down on New Eden. Then you called we Banishers in to fix your mistake. You boast of your knowledge of demons and spirits, but in truth, you master nothing. You're a peacock. All show and no meat. I'm not here today to bring justice. But this man, your governor, brought death to your doors.
No.
He deserves blaming. And shame on me if I don't do it.
Hell's bells!
Friends, have I ever not served the interests of our community? Have I not protected you? Have I not loved you?
Death to the dead.
Is the evil gone for good?
Far from it.
Then who will protect us?
I will. While Mr. McCraith fights the curse of New Eden, I will protect the people of the Harrows. Or at least, I'll try. Now let's all return to our homes and pray for forgiveness and the strength to bear the consequences of our actions. Your fee. One of the many debts my father left me.
You'd best put your own debts first, young Master Haskell.
Don't I know it?
After all this, don't forget to rest.
So, what now?
What did Ceridian say when we first met her?
Once we'd weakened the Nightmare's influence, we could use the Void to enter its lair.
Deborah's grip on the settlers has diminished. We'll return to Ceridian's island. From there, the Void Breach will take us back to New Eden Town.
Just that, eh?
Well, yes, just like that. Something bothering you.
But aren't we rushing things a little?
We've lost too much time already. We have a nightmare to confront, remember? Sometimes I hate the world. Another free woman, bright, sensitive, kind, murdered by a craven rabble too weak to face its cowards, hiding behind fake virtue. And for what? Why? Why her?
They know no better. They know only fear.
Especially when a woman...
Mara's not that.
A woman died for nothing.
That's not what I meant. But the lassie is dead. Oh, we can...
Perhaps she does not want to. When I left, though I had the wrong tongue, the wrong sex, the wrong skin, I defied life. I expected so much more from the world. Arrogant to believe I needed no one. To shut out my mother and experience curandera. And listen instead to my...
Your childhood friend. What happened?
I had little and wanted more. A dangerous thing when you have our type. Anything could have befallen me. But it didn't.
This has been hard for you. For me too. Perhaps we should think of how far we've come together and take up...
I am dead, Ro.
You think I don't know that?
So act like it.
I'm not the enemy. Look, all this, it's a lot to endure. We're both exhausted. I know I am.
I cannot tire.
I know. I know how hard it's been for you.
You have no idea. None at all.
I'll do my best to understand, if you'll let me. We should have faith. Look at us. We'll get to where we're going.
Shut up, Red. Shut up. This isn't about